Hello, my name is Gilbert Michael Daigneault, and I'm a farmer. This is a new farm that I'm starting, and you can see that I raise everything in pots and raised beds so that I completely control the growing environment. And as we kind of take a scan of the farm, this is my red barn office. But I really want to concentrate on two things: planting seeds and propagation after the seed germinates. So I use liner trays. This is a 50 plug liner tray. And I use 50 plug. If you use a 72 plug, the plants are too close together. They compete for sunlight and the stems get spindly. If you use a 35 or a 36 plug tray, the clod is too big of dirt, and when you transplant, the root system falls apart. So I've done a lot of this, and 50 plugs is the best way to do it. One of the problems that I've noticed when people plant seeds is they have a tendency to do this. Now, these are snow peas. They'll take a seed and they'll put it down, and then they push it in like this. Well, that packs the soil underneath it. So the first thing that a seed does is sends down a root, because it knows it needs moisture and nutrition. And then it sends up its solar power, typically 2 leaves that come up for its energy source. But if you pack that soil underneath that seed, the tendency is fairly often when the root goes down, it will push the seed out of the soil before the leaves come out. So the best way to do it, believe me, is to make a hole with something about a 1/4 inch deep, depending on the seed, put the seed in, and then cover it. And the beauty of this is you can plant 50 seeds and only take care of this much soil and watering at one time. Now, I raise everything in pots, and I use organic peat, but you have to make sure it has some kind of a substance in it. This has vermiculite, which is a spacer, because a lot of people think little bit of water is good and a lot's better. That just isn't true. If you overwater plants, there's a pretty good chance you're going to do harm to the root system. So you need something that has good percolation. So if you never get 100% germination on seeds, so if you planted 50 pots, you'd be taking this much soil for 50 pots and taking care of 50 pots worth of watering. You wouldn't get 100% germination. The way with the liner trays, you pick out only the healthiest plants to transplant, and you also have a uniform crop. You can see that this is a bell pepper plant, obviously, and these are called finger eggplants. And you can see I have a whole bunch of them planted over there that are all the same size, so I have predictable yield when they're gonna mature. And the other thing, I grow lettuce in 1-gallon pots. And then what people do is they take the pot home and they pick fresh leaves every night and make a salad. Then they bring the pot and the soil back to me. So all I can say is that you have to stay on top of it every day if you're going to be successful gardening, and keep it watered properly with a little bit of nutrition, and you will be successful. So happy gardening to you.